I fucking hurt my tooth. Yeah, it's alright. She's so happy now. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, guys. I'm live. Let's go, baby. Continue. ASU, baby. Alright. Where are we at? I don't know where we're at. Oh, off season? Great. Okay. Ooh, you got a couple 5-star recruits. Ooh. I hate the recruiting in the off season. It's such a it's so fucking dumb. Well, it's not dumb. Like, it's not dumb. It's just dumb in the sense of what it is. Like, I don't want these guys, but we've been doing work on them. So, like, I just, like, what I'm going to do here, guys, is, like, I like to start my thing from scratch and actually do it. What up, Jeremiah? Welcome back, brother. Like, I don't know. I hate that. So we're going to do off-season recruiting in less than 30 seconds. Just kidding, but not really. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna basically just recruit. We're gonna recruit. We're gonna make this very quick. Because I don't really want to waste time. I want to play one game. We're gonna play one. It's gonna be a short, Jeremiah, just because we aren't streaming for an hour and a half. I can't believe it's already been an hour and a half. Oh god, fucking itchy. Sorry, I'm not itchy. I just had an itch. How much different is that sound, honestly, chat? When you say like I'm itchy. If you were to walk like on the street and have lunch with a friend, and then you're having lunch, and you're like I'm itchy. People be like, "You're itchy? Fuck out of here, dog. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're itchy? Go away." But if you have an itch, you know, that's all good. You got an itch. I get it. Sorry, is that weird? Okay. Jessica says yes. I'm just saying. It's not weird, actually. I disagree. Because if you say I have an itch, it's like, oh, itch then. Where is your itch? You're like under my like, you know, under my leg. Okay, fine. It's like I'm itchy. It's like you got something wrong with you? Like you have a disease? You have crabs? Then fucking move. I don't want your lice. That's how I feel. I'm not itchy, by the way, chat. I'm very, very not itchy. I had an itch. You ever meet people, by the way, and like they're like just maybe they're not itchy, but they're always fucking like, you know, yeah. Their hair is like kind of greasy. You're like, dude, when is the last time? True. You're right. You're right. But like, they're just always scratching. Like always they're on. And like honestly though, there's a lot of skin diseases, so I shouldn't be. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Sounds like I'm judging. I realize that, but like you get my point. I had a friend like that in high school, early high school. That was always just like fucking Nice guy, like I really liked him, but he was always just dirty. And I knew him very well. Like he's not like you're like, oh, don't judge him because can't afford like taking shot. No. I know the guy. He was just a dirty dude. He just always was fucking like always just like he just always whenever he would like go to football, come back from football, and then not shower, change, and then just be like, then he would, whenever we were like, oh shit, the ball's in the fucking bushes, and he'd be like, I'll get it, and then he'd go in the bushes, and he'd come out fucking dirty, right? And it was always just like, Ben, what are you doing? Like, it wasn't, no one ever said anything, but it was just, it was always dirty. And I consider myself, I don't consider myself a clean freak, necessarily. But I consider myself like I don't consider myself a clean freak necessarily, but I consider myself like, you know, I like to be clean. I don't like taking showers. That's kind of, by the way, that's super weird to say. I like taking showers. It's kind of creepy. But I just like, there's definitely a vibe change from clean versus not clean. You know what I mean? That's all. We'll do this quick game. We're gonna do a quick one. The Sun Devils. Jeremiah, have you been watching the Olympics at all? Probably not. I would say probably not because I've been watching a lot of the Olympics, and I'm not like proud to say that. I found out a lot of people don't watch the Olympics. My dad watched. Well, he still watches the Olympics. He's still alive, but my point being is, when I was younger, my dad would always watch the Olympics. With me. Not with me. I shouldn't say with, well, yeah, I guess with me. But like, with me? Just, he was always an Olympic guy. I think Olympics are interesting. I just feel kind of dumb. No, I haven't, yeah. It's Winter Olympics too, which are kind of weird. I just think the Olympics are kind of that thing where like, it's like kind of low-key like different, you know what I mean? Like it's just a little bit different. Yeah, I do like any sport. When COVID hit, guys, in 2020, I was watching fucking NASCAR. Like I'm religiously, guys. Cause when COVID hit in that year in March, the NASCAR season it just started actually today. Which I know that because I'm into NASCAR now because of fucking COVID. I'm not really into NASCAR, I should say. But when COVID hit, mid-February, right now we're mid-February. In mid-March when COVID happened, and all the sports, NBA, NFL, MLB was like, we're going to delay the season. NFL was already, I guess, already in off-season. MLB was like, we're going to delay the season. NBA, NHL, like, took a break. I was like, what the fuck am I going to watch on TV? And golf? Yeah, we watched Tiger King, that's right. That was crazy. But NASCAR was like, listen, the guys are in fucking cars. So, like, talk about social distancing. Like, you know what I mean? And so NASCAR was like, fuck it, we're going to race twice a week. So they raced, like, on Wednesday nights and Saturday and Sunday. So, like, I was like, holy fuck, I have something that's live sports to watch. Which is, like, kind of like sounds fucking stupid. You guys might be like, you watch NASCAR? I watched NASCAR. I don't really watch NASCAR anymore. I don't watch NASCAR anymore. I had it on the TV while we were cleaning the house, Jessica. I did watch the end of the race, that's true, because there was a big crash. But I got into it because COVID, and NASCAR's low-key kind of cool, but it's not. It's really not. It's not bad. It's just it's not good though. But anyway, so during COVID, I watched NASCAR because it was like Tuesday night, and then during COVID, we her parents are in Sacramento, and we're like, let's go hang out with your parents for like a week, and we ended up staying like 3 weeks, which is wild. Can't believe we did that, by the way. Yeah, true. We lived in our apartment was no, not 400, like 600. I think it was 600 square feet. It was pretty small. We had a small apartment during COVID, right? And that was when shit was crazy. When it was like, don't leave your house, don't go to the grocery store, but like go. Well, it was the weird time, and so we were like, her parents were like, come up to our house. We have a whole backyard. We can hang out and blah blah blah. And yeah, we went up there and hung out for 3 weeks. And what's the point of my story? Oh yeah, so when we're up there, Jessica's grandpa and dad were there, and we were just hanging out. And I'd finish work for the day at 5 o'clock, like just not in the office. It was the first time I was working remote, and they're like, "What do you guys want to do?" And her dad's like, "You want to crack a beer?" Like, "Sure, crack a beer." And they're like, "Oh, NASCAR's on." I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll watch NASCAR." Like they raced Tuesday, Wednesday, back-to-back days, like at 5 o'clock at night. Like I was just like, yes, sports. I was just like fiending for anything. And so, yeah, like got into NASCAR. It was weird. It was very weird. Again, I don't know the point of my story, but what did I talk about NASCAR for? What's like honestly? This is my ADHD. Oh yeah, I'm obsessed with sports. So it's like Olympics. So it's like with Olympics, it's like, oh my god, there's something on TV that's sports related. Like I am that crazy, and I don't think I realized how crazy I was about sports until COVID hit, and then I was like, yeah, I'm nuts. I'll watch anything. I mean, not gonna lie, last Olympic. What's that? Yeah, I mean, when COVID hit is when I really realized it, because I think when COVID hit is when I was like, I remember being at dinner with you. Do you remember when we heard? You probably don't. Do you remember when we heard the sports were like shutting down? Yes, it's not a pizza place, but it was a place that we ate pizza at. We were with my parents. It was not pizza though. Yeah, we ate pizza there. What was it called? Was it the place that closed down? 10 Barrel. Yeah. She remembered, yes, we were downstairs, which is something that we never did. And I remember seeing the TV, and it like Sports Center was on there, like NBA season canceled until further notice. And I was like, what? And it was like, we were eating dinner, and it was like 30 minutes later, it was like, NHL season also canceled. And I was like, at that point in time is when it hit me. I was like, we are so fucked.
Are you going to watch the World Baseball
Oh,
Classic?
fuck yeah, Jeremiah, brother. Yeah. I went to the World Baseball Classic when it was in San Diego a couple years ago. It was actually a lot longer than a couple years ago. It was probably 6 or 7 years ago. Hell yeah, I'm fucking stoked for the WBC. And the new MLB show that comes out in a month has the WBC in it, I think. It has the USA squad in it. Like, I'm pretty sure you could play the WBC in that game, which we will absolutely be streaming that, 100%. WBC I'm stoked about. WBC is amazing. Amazing. I think USA is stacked. After who they added this year. Before they were like kind of like, oh, Drew Smiley is our pitcher. Now it's like we don't fuck around. Tara Skubal. It's like it's the best fucking all the Americans like I will play. I will fucking play. Mike Trout, someone's injured. Mike Trout isn't on the team. I mean, we're fucking our lineup is ridiculous. Even though I will say the Dominican's not fucking around either.
It's only for Diamond Dynasty.
Oh, is it? Maybe you're right. I don't know. Maybe you're right. But no, but Jeremiah, last year, sorry, it's every 3 years. 3 years ago when the WBC was here, they had it in Diamond Dynasty, but it was like cards in Diamond Dynasty, but it was they had, and I feel like they're making a bigger deal this time. So maybe they'll have it as a game mode. Maybe you're right. It might just be Diamond Dynasty. You're right. You might be right. No, you're not. You might not be right. You're probably right. Where do we end up? Top 15, guys. That's not bad. We will have a top 5 class this year. Don't worry. Is it? Do you know that? Are you Jeremiah? Are you speculating that, or do you know that? I'm not challenging you. I don't know if you actually know that or if you're just speculating. Either way is fine. Okay, we have a sophomore. We're definitely gonna start. No, we're gonna start Malbach. He's a sophomore. He's legit. 73. Dang, we have like no offensive linemen. Holy shoot.
They should let you use the teams on exhibition mode.
I think so, and I think Jeremiah. You know how dope like I don't know if you've ever played FIFA, but in FIFA, if you start not career mode, you start whatever they fucking call it in that. You can play the World Cup every 4 years, so you can play, and you're like, I'm Arsenal, and then you play Arsenal, and then you, as a coach, get offered to be a national coach of like some.
It's going to be only for
Dynasty, sadly. Yeah, you're probably right. It would be so sick if they added it as a game mode. I think so. But I think so like they should add it to franchise. Like if you're a coach, you should be able to be like, oh, you could become the coach of what country, and then you could be like Japan. And then you could pick your players from Japan, you know? It'd be so sick. Like, in FIFA, they do that. And you be a coach of, like, whatever team in the whole world you take on. And then you could be offered to be a national coach of Japan or Australia or United States or like, Spain. And then you then play the World Cup. They should do that for the World Baseball Classic in franchise. I can't imagine it's fucking hard to do, but maybe. I mean, I'm not a programmer by any means, don't get me wrong, but like this team is not as good as Alabama, let's be honest here. But yeah, so if it is only Diamond Dynasty, that's fine, but they had the Diamond Dynasty cards 3 years ago, and it was like not all the players had Diamond Dynasty cards. So I think that's might be what they might be doing, because you might be right. Actually, now that you say that, I kind of remember the same thing. I feel like it's like all the players from the World Baseball Classic, even like countries that don't exist, or that do exist, they all exist. Players that don't exist in MLB Show originally, if like they play for team fucking Great Britain and they don't play in the MLB, they will have a card in Diamond Dynasty though. I think you might be right. I think it's just more extensive, because previously it was like they released cards only as like players did well. Like Murakami had a fucking card. Roshi Sasaki I think had a card. No, Yamamoto had a card. Sasaki, maybe he did. But there was a few players like Murakami specifically who plays for the White Sox this year. that had a card that was legit. I fuck with that card, dude. I was so fucking good, honestly. Oh, we actually haven't gotten to the point where our team gets better. Our players haven't trained yet, so our team will be a little better. Our quarterback should be better. Cards that year were so dude, they were so dope. The Murakami card was unreal. I was slamming doubles left and right with that card. It was ridiculous, honestly. Look at Keely. Sorry, my dog is fucking cute. She's sleeping. Like she's like fucking knocked the fuck out. What other card was good that year? I don't remember. I don't remember the Otani card. Who else was? I remember the Murakami card was good. I kind of remember the catcher from Great Britain was on there. I don't remember if he was good or not, though. I'm trying to remember who other cards that were on. I mean, I don't even think Otani had a card. Do you? I don't think Otani did. I just remember Murakami. That's all I remember.
That 99 Otani card was insane.
The 99 Otani card was insane. I don't think I had that card. I've been pulling some crazy cards in Diamond Dynasty. Did you play Diamond Dynasty, Jeremiah? I started Diamond Dynasty a while back. I got a lot of people hooked on Diamond Dynasty. Like, I streamed it. I have some crazy card pack openings. Dude, I played... Dude, Jeremiah, I didn't do a lot this year in this most recent NBA show. But I would, like, play Diamond Dynasty, get all these fucking cards, and I'd rip on a Sunday night a card pack opening. Dude, it'd take me an hour to open packs. I got back-to-back. I told you about this a couple days ago. I got back-to-back Aaron Judges, literally, in back-to-back packs. I'd like have 125 regular packs. I'd have like 25 bonus. I'd have all these packs, and I'd rip them all at one time, like as like an event. Every 2 weeks, I do a pack opening on Sunday nights. It was remember that, Jay? It was fucking lit. I should probably go back and clip that Otani one, or not the Otani. I did get Otani one time. The Aaron Judge, thank you. It was insane. I thought it was a glitch. I literally thought I glitched out, and I got like the game fucking broke. It was not broken. Because the third time I did get a diamond card, I was like, oh my god, third Aaron Judge. I did, and I got like a fucking, I don't know, some bullshit card.
I've been playing Diamond Dynasty
ever since? No way, dog. That's sick. Okay, dope, dude. We'll have fun this year, Jeremiah. I like Diamond Dynasty. It's fun. It's actually amazing game mode. Dude, this guy Molback's pretty good. 85 overall. Red shirt sophomore, 88 speed. How's our running back? Our running back's ass, bro. Fuck. I should maybe start the freshman. Our wide receivers are D's. Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting year to say the least. Okay, next week. Alright. We got one game in us, chat. Encourage transfers. Sure. Nope, don't need to encourage anybody. I love that that's the verb they use, encourage. You think the guys who made this game were like, so what happens when you have too many players on your roster? Like, well, players have to transfer. You're like, yeah, so what should we call that, though? Encourage? What do you mean? Well, like, you encourage the player to leave. It's like... kind of fucked up, right? Like, I'm going to encourage a player to leave my school. Like, I don't have room for you. Please leave. Encourage you. It's just kind of funny, right? Am I crazy? Jessica shrugs. Okay. Custom conferences, we don't want to do that. We are in the Pac-12.
How you feeling about the Padres this year?
How do I feel? Ooh, we're ranked 23rd. I feel okay. I feel like, you know, we lost Cease. We have King back healthy. We lost Cease. We have King back healthy. Well, first off, I don't feel good about the Dodgers in the division. I think the Dodgers can win the division, so we're really fighting for a wild card spot, which I think we can do. I think we'll make the playoffs. But a lot of people are like, we're not better than we are last year. We don't have a better team this year. I think I disagree. I think our team, it's possible that we didn't add a lot. We didn't fix a need, which I think our only real need that we need to fix is starting pitching. We have the best bullpen in baseball. We lost Robert Suarez. He went to the Braves. Which, by the way, did you guys hear that he has, like, visa issues? Yeah, Jessica said that. Exactly. Good riddance. Like, Robert Suarez was good. The guy couldn't get a 1-2-3 save worth his life. I know a lot of people are like, 1-2-3 save. It's like, the guy always gave up a single or walked somebody. Like, and he only came in with like, 3 runs or less for a save opportunity. And he constantly put a runner on base to just make it nervous. So I don't care for Robert Suarez. I still think we have the best bullpen in baseball. I think our rotation will be fine. Pivetta is great. He's really gotten... I think he's kind of one of those old school arms like Darvish and Verlander, guys who are like, with age, they're figuring out how to be effective even getting older. Musgrove is coming back from Tommy John. Shout out Musgrove. That's huge. So I think that's a good pickup. I think Cease is like... The brand name of Cease is amazing, but like Cease to me, like when we made the playoffs last year versus the Cubs, I was like, I don't want Cease to start a game. I didn't trust him. So the fact what Cease got paid to go to the Blue Jays was insane amount of money. Like he's not worth that, but that's the going rate right now, and the Blue Jays overpaid. So credit to Cease for getting that contract, but I love the Michael King contract because it motivates Michael King to do well. He's only going to be on the team for a year. Yeah, same thing. Cubs and VC. Yeah, what's up with that? Like, what do you? I don't understand why Robert Suarez didn't have visa issues when he was with the Padres, but now he goes to the Braves. And what happened? Like, did his visa not get renewed? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's such a weird story going around. Like, why? It's like, I saw the headline and people were like tweeting it out like what's going on and what's going on, like why is this thing a thing? But I think the Padres, I feel good, like, and a lot of people are like, we didn't add anybody, we lost Ryan O'Hearn. Like, Ryan O'Hearn didn't fucking play for us last year. He was an all-star, but he didn't play for us when we traded for him. I love Ramon Liriano. I think he's a great left fielder. I like that we added Castellanos. He's a little bit of a head case, but we're paying him league minimum, so if he's a fucking head case, we cut him. I think he's gonna play motivated. At least that's the angle I'm taking. So I don't know. I feel like Tatis was distracted last year. Jessica we talked about it. Tatis last year just looked bored. Oh my god, we're scheduled Texas at home and Ohio State on the road. We're definitely gonna play those games. God, my teeth still hurt. Yeah, I know. Washington, UCLA, at Utah. Holy fuck! Why do we have 5 league games on the road? We're gonna go at Utah? I don't want to go to Utah. Washington will be tough. At San Diego State. That's fine. A couple late home games. That's fine. So that means 3. I mean, we still have 6 home games. It's just 3 non-conference. Texas, Ohio State. That is brutal scheduling. Holy fuck. But let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. We'll probably lose, but that's okay.
Wait to play y'all this year.
Wait, Jeremiah, you told me before. What team are you a fan of? Are you a Cub fan? No. You are a... I know it. Hold on. He's not a Dodger fan. Jeremiah is a Wait. No.
Cubs, you right.
Cubs. Okay, I thought Cubs, dude. I know you're a Texans fan. Cubs, yeah. The playoff game, the playoffs last year, I thought we'd beat you guys. We fucking sucked. And honestly, you guys honestly didn't play great either. But you guys manhandled us. So kudos to you guys. But the Padres looked defeated in that series. Like, we just looked horrible. Like, it was like all year we won 90 plus games to get to that point and just be like, blah. I thought we had a great team. Mason Miller looked great. So I mean, I think we'll be okay this year, but I just like, I do think people are overreacting. I think Tatis is going to be motivated. Let's have BC to start the year.
Our pitching was insane.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, Darvish is injured, which is kind of a bummer because Darvish is fucking legit. Let's play Iowa State. Is this a home game or a road game? Home game. Let's play BC. They're ranked. There's no chance BC is good. They're ranked 15. There's no fucking way they're good. What are they ranked? Are they a 3-star team? They're such a high-rated 3-star team.
I thought Darvish retired.
Darvish, so I'll get into that. Give me a second, Jeremiah. I will explain the Darvish situation in a second here. I'm between... How's Indiana, by the way? 3 stars. Ooch. 2.5. Ooh. Iowa State kind of sounds interesting. Nah, let's do BC. BC at home. That's crazy start to the year. Save. Wait, who do we play that third game? Colorado? That's fine. I don't mind it. So the Darvish situation is I don't know the full logistics of exactly how it went down, but essentially close to the playoffs, they're like, yeah, Darvish isn't playing, and people are like, what's wrong? And they've kind of figured out that Darvish had some arm issues, and so they kind of... It was very weird because the story was weird because like Darvish kind of felt like he was rehabbing it himself, kind of. It was, I don't know. And so then he had Tommy John essentially, and at his age, he's like, I don't know if I want to do the whole rehab, you know, because it's extensive. You know, it's basically it's a calendar year plus a couple months potentially. So he won't be back until. He won't be able to play next year, like next playoffs. And he had it right at the end of the year last year, so he won't be eligible to play until 2028, essentially. He'll miss the entire 2027. And then with the lockout potentially happening, there's a lot of like, well then, like, is he going to play? But he's owed like, Darvish is owed like $70 million over the course of the next 3 or 4 years. And he would have to rehab to get that money, which, I mean, why not, right? But he was like, maybe I'll just retire. And if he retires, technically his contract's voided, where the Padres don't have to pay him that. So he's basically giving up like $60 million. And, which is, like, insane. Like, who the fuck would do that, right? Well, he's basically being selfless and like, well, I'll help the Padres out. And I think he's trying to negotiate some sort of like settlement, but he hasn't officially retired, to answer your question. So no, he is not retired. But he very well is getting close to retiring. Not close, but like he could potentially. I think he's a really, his son pitches high school baseball in San Diego. Like his son is super integrated within not just the community, but like San Diego baseball. Ruben Niebla, the pitching coach, is really like involved. He owned his own gym. Yu Darvish's son pitches at that gym. So I think it's like Yu Darvish should be brought. I mean, and Yu Darvish is like he's like an older guy. He's super well respected. I feel like they should bring him on as like a coach or like as a front office kind of guy, at least, you know. Um, that's what I think. But fuck, dude, I don't know anything other than that. So sorry, that was like really annoying long answer. So to answer your question, your question was, I thought Darvish was retired. No. Not yet. Not officially. But I think what came out was like there was an article that basically was like, someone wrote an article and was like, Darvish is going to retire. And it was leaked that Darvish was talking to the Padres about retiring. And then Darvish was like, hold the fuck on. I'm not retired yet. Because he would lose a lot of his leverage if he did. So, he's not retired. But but to think about like his like career, I mean, he's not young, and so he's definitely like kind of at his like with his age, like he's going to be out a whole year plus the lockout, potential lockout. Like it doesn't look promising to think that he's gonna potentially, I don't know, like be able to recover and then come back and he would be ready to pitch when the lockout would start, and that's not convenient for a guy who's his age. So sorry about that. That was annoying long, but I'm kind of that kind of person, I guess. But I feel good. I mean, how do you feel about the Cubs this year?
The Dodgers for the lockout, lol.
Jessica's laughing. He fault the Dodgers for lockout? Yeah, 100%. And they interviewed Machado today, and fucking John Boy talking baseball or whatever the fuck it's called was like, Manny Machado loves the spending the Dodgers are doing. No, he doesn't. He was asked the question, what do you think about the Dodgers spending? How the fuck you think he's gonna answer the question? Like, no, I fucking hate it. Like, no, he fucking hates it, obviously. Like, does he ask somebody, do you like your biggest competitor getting better? No. Yes, but I do agree. The Dodgers are ruining it. And honestly, like, the thing that annoys me most, Jeremiah, is that people are saying it's not the Dodgers' fault. Like, the Pirates should sign Kyle Tucker. I have two issues with that. Ready? Here's my number two. Here's my two issues. Number one. The Pirates cannot afford $240 million for 3 years on Kyle Tucker. Absolutely fucking not. That's asinine. They're like they have so many other needs they could fill with that money to be a better team. It doesn't make sense for them to sign Kyle Tucker. Second thing, the Mets were close on Kyle Tucker. I'm actually convinced the Mets almost signed Kyle Tucker for a pretty good price. The Dodgers came in and said, fuck you. We'll give you $70 million a year.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have the money. They don't have the money. You're high if you think they have the money. The Pirates can't get more than 16,000. The Rays don't have the money. They don't have. The Dodgers have an unfair advantage in terms of the revenue that they get from their TV deal that they don't have to share with the rest of the league. And the deferral of the contracts, there's a whole bunch of issues. And I think the Dodgers signed Kyle Tucker knowing there's probably going to be a cap in place and that the MLB is going to have to figure out how to implement a cap while allowing the Dodgers to remain. It's a fucking shit show. The Dodgers have so much fucking money and they don't give a fuck because they're like, fuck it, we'll pay for it later. Which, deferring money, by the way, makes no sense. Why is that allowed? Why is it like the Dodgers are going to pay It angers the fuck out of me. I can't even talk about it. The Dodgers are going to pay Shohei Ohtani $30 million for the next 10 years. $30 million. And people go like, Ohtani's such a good guy. I want to slap the fucking shit out of Ohtani. He's an unbelievable baseball player. He does seem like a douchebag. Jessica said that. But I will say this. The Dodgers pay Ohtani $30 million over the next 10 years. And then they're going to pay him $670 over the next 10 years. Like the next 20 years we're living right now, Jeremiah. I'm going to be fucking like in my fucking 50s when Shohei Ohtani gets his last paycheck for the Dodgers. Like, dude, it's not fair. And for people to be like, oh, in 10 years, it's like Ohtani's like, just pay me in 10 years. The Dodgers are like, okay, we'll pay you later. Like Jeremiah, if you, I don't know how much, if you pay rent, you live at home. It's like if you told your landlord, listen, I'm not gonna pay you this month. I'll pay you in 10 years. I promise I'll pay you, but I'll pay you double in 10 years. Just give me time to save the money, and then I'll pay you. It doesn't work like that. And I get that Shohei literally, and the problem is Shohei brought that idea to the Dodgers, and then the Dodgers started doing it with every other player they signed. And the lockout will go in effect because of the Dodgers. And I hate that people like Bryce Harper, and I hate that Manny Machado said it today, like other owners should be doing it. Fool. And like I said, the other thing, like, Pirates don't have the money to sign Kyle Tucker. The other thing is, how about the fact that, like, if you're Kyle Tucker, right? If you're Jeremiah, you're Kyle Tucker. Kyle, do you want to join the Dodgers for this much money or the Pirates? You'd be like, do I want to play in the playoffs and win a championship, or do I want to go play for a team and lose 100 games? I'm going to go play for the team that's going to make the playoffs. Like, tell me how the Pirates are going to convince fucking Kyle Tucker to sign with him. It ain't going to fucking happen, even with the money. It ain't going to fucking happen. It's miserable. Like, I don't... You want to go play down there in Tropicana Field down in fucking Tampa Bay? Hell no. Even if they had the money, go convince me to sign with a team that's going to lose 100 games. Nah, I'm good. So, like, it just doesn't make any sense. That's how I see it. But, yeah, Dodgers, the lockout's going to happen, and it's crazy to say it, but, like...
That's crazy the Pirates was even brought up low.
Right. But I just think, like, the Pirates, I think in general, baseball, to your point, we are going to a lockout, and I think it's crazy because a lot of fans are like, the Dodgers spending's out of control. I'm cool with us, like, basically forfeiting a season to get it under control. Like there are baseball fans who are like, I'll not watch baseball for a year so that we fucking stop what the Dodgers are doing. I mean, the fact that the Dodgers are outspending the Yankees and other teams is insane. And this whole shit with like, well, there needs to be a salary floor. I mean, sure, but like, I don't think a salary floor is the problem. Like, every other sport in America has a salary cap. The NFL has a salary cap, NBA has a salary cap, NHL has a salary cap. Every other fucking sport has a salary cap. Why does baseball not have a salary cap? I don't get it. And the revenue sharing is unfair. It's just, it's crazy. But yeah, to your point, I mean, I just don't get how the Pirates, like, people bring that up, and people say, like, well, the Pirates should sign him. Well, the Pirates can barely fucking sign Paul Skeens, and Paul Skeens the best pitcher to come out of baseball in the last, like, fucking, since Bryce Harper and fucking Steven Strasburg. It's insane. Oh, fuck out of here. But, yeah, I mean, the thing is that I do think that eventually at a certain point in time, though, like, the Dodgers had Kyle Tucker, and it's like, they can't win every game. So, like, at a certain point in time, they're spending $60 million a year to win, like, 3 more games, essentially, or 4 more games. It's kind of, that's kind of the idea that is kind of being presented at this point, is that they're, like, signing Kyle Tucker is not going to make them win 120 games now, right? Like, it at the end of the day. And I think at the end of the day, what you want your team to do is you want your team to maximize payroll and win the most games that way, right? Like, that's the objective. And the Dodgers don't do that. They basically just say, fuck it. We are going to spend everything and just throw money at our problems. And guess what? They can do that. So, you know, and Honestly, I will say this. Funny story. I got a funny story when I come back from the bathroom. Well, I gotta use the bathroom, and so give me 1 second. I got a funny story. Okay, so I was having. I don't want to use names because I don't know. Not that anyone watches, but I have a family member who's a Dodger fan. Not a family member, but a family member's a family. Yeah, a family member's a Dodger fan. We'll just keep it at that. And no one watches this shit, by the way. But he is a Dodger fan. He's like, we're talking about the Dodgers. I'm a Padre fan, obviously. And he's like, yeah, I mean, well, this was before they won last year. He goes, well, we won 2 championships in the last 3 years. 4 years. And I go, hey, you won last year. And he goes, no, we won 2. And I was like, no, you didn't. You won last year. When was the last time you won a championship before that? 84? And he goes, 2020. And I was like, oh my God, dude. No disrespect. Like, I completely forgot about 2020. I was like, I didn't count that. Because everyone teases Dodger fans about 2020 never counted because of COVID year. And it was neutral site. And it was 60-game season. And I legitimately, in my head, not as a joke to tease Dodger fans, I've legitimately unlegitimized that season. In my head, I think they've won 2 championships since the 80s. They've won 3, technically, with 2020. But in my head, I legitimately forgot about that. Because I've basically thought like the rest of this world and thought 2020 was not a real championship. I legitimately, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I can be an asshole and tease Dodger fans all I want. I legitimately think that they never won. It's so fucked in my head. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Jay? It does? Okay. Does that make sense? Dodger fans, if you ask the Dodger fans how many championships you've won in the last 10 years, they say 3, and I would be like, okay, technically you have. I forgot about 2020. And the reason why I forgot is because I literally think that that's not a real year. That's not a real championship. And even when the Padres were the number 3 team, yeah, it does. Okay, thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. The Padres were the 3 seed in that playoff bracket that they had that year. They expanded the playoffs for COVID. 16 teams made it the year. Yeah, I was like, someone asked me, I had a friend, or maybe it was you, Jessica. I don't remember if it was a friend or you. We're like, real question, do you want the Padres to win? And I was like, honestly, yes, but honestly, no. Because if this is their first championship, I mean, does it count? Yeah, do people say it doesn't ring? I mean, I think it counts, but obviously, but it counts as much as the Astros 2017 championship. How about that? And the Astros cheated. So if you think the Astros cheated and the Astros don't deserve it, so don't the Dodgers, right? I mean, let's be real. So the Dodgers didn't cheat, well, that we know of. But I just laugh because, I mean, I am not that big of an asshole. I think they've won it, but in my head, unfortunately, I've just programmed my brain. So, anywho, that's the funny story. And the guy was so frustrated. Family member was frustrated because he's like, you really don't think that was a real championship? I was like, no, you guys didn't even have to play on the road. It was at a neutral site. And it was 60 games, and Kershaw pitched great because he didn't have to pitch 25, 30 games. Like, Kershaw was great. Yeah, no shit. Kershaw pitched 5 games all year. Like, it was stupid. And a 60-game season, I mean, if you were to say, do I think that year counts as World Series? No, I don't. Because 60 games to make the playoffs, bro, the Padres, that's 2 months of baseball. The Padres could be the best team in baseball after 2 months. And give the Padres 2 more months and they fucking shit the bed and they're back. You know, like, it's not a good representation. In my opinion. In my opinion. And, I mean, I think Dodger fans are just stoked. Oh, God, thank God we won 2024 and 2025. Thank God. You know. But. Okay, let's look at these sick uniforms. Those are sick. Those are the homes. Let's look at all the unis. Let's pick them. Those are sick. I like the red. The aways are fresh, honestly. I went to Arizona State strictly for the blacks are dope. These might be. Oh my God, with the fucking Sparky helmet. Oh my. Oh, it is actually Sparky. I didn't even see that. I actually said Sparky, and I was like, is it Sparky? And then I looked down, and it says white Sparky helmet. Those are kind of sick. Ooh, what is that? Throwback. Okay, those aren't bad. Ooh, those maroon matte colored ones with the like deep maroon jersey. Except the maroon on the helmet doesn't match the maroon of the jersey, which is kind of weird, but those are fresh. Those are fresh too. Dude, these are so sick, honestly. Oh, with the Sun Devil. Oh my God, the black helmet with the like black. Ooh, it's got a red letter too. I'm such a nerd with jerseys. Ooh. We're gonna have a whiteout this year. Definitely gonna. Oh my God, what the fuck is this? How is that any different than the other option? Oh, it's the away option. It's the away option. No, what? How is home option? How is this any different? Oh, the helmet's slightly different. Home option 4. The helmet has a white face mask. Oh! Yeah, the helmet's slightly different. Weird. Oh my God, these are fresh too. The black and the yellow. Like the black jersey with the bright yellow. I like that. Do they have a gray? These are great jerseys, guys. We're going to be able to do some fun shit with this year. We're absolutely going to have a home whiteout, by the way. Absolutely. Not the first game of the year. Get out of here. We're going to wear the blacks. We're going to wear the blacks. The alternates. To start the year. I love it. But yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Actually, it's funny because it pissed me off because... Oh my God, what the fuck is that? A drone show at my fucking video game? Wait, what? Great mascot, by the way. I don't know, I think the Dodgers, I do feel like the Dodgers winning the World Series makes it a little bit less like painful for them to continue to win. Like for a long time I was like, don't let the Dodgers ever win. Like let them keep choking. And now they've sort of evaded the choke. So I feel like now it's like a little bit less devastating. The first time they won was more devastating. Oh my God, our quarterback's fucking legit. He's fast as shit. Alright, so we don't have a good run game, but we have a pretty good passing game. I think Cubs win the division. Didn't the Brewers lose? Sorry, I'm yelling. Sorry, I'm yelling. Freddie Peralta, didn't he leave the Brewers? So, like, aren't the Brewers kind of, like, low-key... I don't think... The Brewers, to me, are, like... I feel like Cubs will win the division. I mean, the Pirates ain't gonna win the fucking division. I think the Reds are overrated, in my opinion. People love the Reds. They're like, they got so many young talent. Bro, just because you got Terry Francona doesn't mean shit, bro. Like, I don't mind the Reds. Like, I think, like, I'm not a Reds hater by any means, but like, last year, dude, this pissed me off, and I'm so happy I'm right. Like, sometimes you kind of get stoked when you're right. Last year, the Reds, everyone's like, the Reds are gonna make the playoffs. The Padres, I don't know. And I was like, huh? And I was like, listen, the Reds have some potential, but they haven't made playoffs in fucking, I don't know how long. Since 2020, they made playoffs? I don't know. And they're like, ooh, we're going to go for this. And I go, honestly, no hate against the Reds. I have no beef with the Reds. I like the Reds. I like a lot of some of the players they have. I like Ellie. But, like, I don't think the Reds are going to make playoffs. And a lot of experts like, Reds could be the team to perform. Terry Francona's going to whip those guys into shape. You're going to be a really good team. And guess what happened? They didn't make the playoffs. They sucked. I mean, they were good for a while. They were in contention for a wildcard spot, but they missed. And honestly, the third wildcard spot went to who? It went to, it was Cubs, Padres, and... Was it? Braves. Who's the third wildcard spot? Was it the Reds? Did the Reds make the playoffs? No. Was it Cardinals? Who made the who?
Perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Here. It was the Reds. The Reds did make the playoffs. Shut the fuck up, Jessica. They made the playoffs, but they shit the fucking bed. They got swept. Well, so did we. No, we didn't. We beat the Cubs one game, right? Wait, did we get swept too? Holy shit. I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot.
The Reds played the Dodgers.
The Reds played the Dodgers. Yeah, and the Reds looked horrible. Yeah, they got worked. You're right. Thank you, Jeremiah. Because they made a big deal about Hunter Green pitching in LA, and he's from LA. You're right. Fuck, I feel stupid, but 2025 MLB playoffs. Did we beat the Cubs a single game, or did we get 2-0? No, I think we won a game, did we? Yeah, we did win a game. Yeah, Reds didn't win a game. They didn't sniff a game against the fucking Dodgers. Yeah, the Dodgers went. They won 4. They won in 4 versus the Phillies, and the Dodgers swept the Brewers. Fucking Brewers sucked. Y'all won 1 game. Thank you, Jeremiah. Yep. I thought we did. But we didn't win very well. Like, we didn't play well. But yeah, anyway, so... Fucking Reds. Yeah, whatever. They did make the playoffs. I look at an idiot now, but... okay, whatever. I don't believe in the Reds. I don't. They sucked in the play. Whatever. My point does not make sense. But, like, think about it for a second. Like, the Mets and the Braves didn't make the playoffs. That NL East was weak, so... You know, I don't know. I'd put money on not the Reds make playoffs this year. No wonder last night you were like, "Oh, is PCA still available?" And I'm thinking, "Oh shit, he likes PCA." I mean, I like PCA too. And then you're a Cub fan. I knew it. That's fucking my intuition. I fucking knew it. It's so funny, Jeremiah. I went to, it was my brother, Jessica's brother, actually. Jessica's brother. It was his bachelor party, and we went to spring training in Arizona. And we went to a Cubs. It was a Cubs. It was Cubs somebody. Cubs Giants? Cubs somebody spring training game. And PCA, it was the year before PCA made the team. And PCA was like bleached hair or bald, I don't remember. Blonde, bleached or something hair. in center field, white as fuck dude in center field, and he missed 2 fly balls in the spring training game, like lost it in the sun. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy in center field? And I was like, Pete Crow Armstrong, this guy's trash. Like, he missed 2 fly balls. Like, one was routine, he lost in the sun. The other one he comes in on, and he just lost it as well. I mean, granted, the Arizona sun is crazy, but like, he loses the ball twice. I was like, this guy can get cut. He's not gonna make the team. And then I'm like, oh fuck, that's a year later. Like, his physique is very, you know, it's like, I remember PCA, and his name is very obviously easy to remember. And oh yeah, 100%. I mean, it was a day game in Arizona. I'm not faulting him for it at all, but it's funny because I remember thinking, like, that guy's not gonna make the fucking team. Like, that guy's gonna get cut. And meanwhile, he's like top prospect, and he's like a superstar now. And I was like, oh fuck, PCA, yeah, he had a bad day. He had a bad day. He had a bad day at spring training. But it was like the year before he even made the team. It was like early 2024. Bless you, Jessica. It was early 2024, so it was before he even made his debut. And then, by the way, it's like, oh my god, PCA is a fucking dog. Did you guys get PCA for... You guys got PCA from the Mets? Why did I not know that? Wait, who did you guys get? Who did you guys trade with? Bless you. Who did you guys trade Cubs to the... Actually, I do remember that. Who did you guys get from the Mets, though? Or who did you guys trade to the Mets? Bless you, Jesus. Oh, Javi Baez? Oh my god, that's a felice. I mean, now knowing, you're right, dude. Javi Baez, oh my goodness. Bless you. Oh, no, Javi Baez has actually, he was a role on the Tigers, but man, my god, that guy was irrelevant for a while. Oh, what a juke. Not a big juke, but and Trevor Williams? Really? That's kind of wild. Pete, that's a great trade. What's the contract you guys have on PC? Do you know? Is he not signed long term, or is he just still on his rookie deal? He's still controlled one. I'm almost positive. There's no way. I don't think. Did Cubs sign him long term? I don't think so. Bless you. The fucking Cubs, like 2016 Cubs, Rizzo, Bryant, Javi Baez, Anderson, Simmons. Aroldis Chapman. Aroldis Chapman. The guy I hate.
It's his contract year this year, hopefully.
Yeah, it's his contract year this year. Hopefully extend him. No, he can't be contract this year. You guys have to have control for 4 or 5 years. You guys, he gets 6 years of control. He might be like arbitration. He might be arbitration next year, which means you're fine because he's not. There's no way he didn't sign with PCA. Dude, he went to fucking. Didn't he go to a Did he go to a Bulls game or a Blackhawk game with Caleb Williams? Guys like PCA are kind of the guys that you don't see 37 seconds. I didn't remember that triangle. Oh, what a fucking pass! There's no way Cubs will ever let that guy walk. Absolutely not. 33 seconds. Did you see the like thing that somebody posted recently, like the stat or this like graphic about like the worst contracts to give people? Did you know Chris Bryant has made like $70 million and played 111 games with the Colorado Rockies? Oh my god, that was a big block. Like, he's played 111 games in 3 years with the Rockies. Or something crazy. Timeout. Chris Bryant. I like, low-key, I'm not a Cubs fan, obviously. I mean, I have family. My dad's side of family is all from Chicago, so they all root for Cubs and White Sox. But I don't hate the Cubs. I also don't necessarily root for the Cubs. I think I'm neutral versus Cubs, which means I probably root for them versus like the teams I hate, like the Mets and the fucking Dodgers.
His contract is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, and like the Rock, like he's like, fuck it, I'll move to Colorado, and it's like, yeah, I mean that's not bad. He got paid like a ton of money in Colorado. He's like, this sucks. He's such a, yeah, and you know, like at this point, like he's not motivated to play because, like, why would he? Like, I would ask him that question, like, hey, Chris Bryant, like, do you want to play baseball? And I bet you he's like, yeah, of course, but like deep down he's probably like, not really. I'm making a shit ton of money to sit on my ass. I don't blame him. I do blame him. But Cubs I don't mind, and like I don't know, like I miss the Cubs of 2016, Rizzo, with Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo. Didn't yeah, it said Andrelton Simmons. It's not Andrelton Simmons. It's oh my god, it starts with an A. The shortstop you guys had when you guys went to the World Series. Andrelton Simmons is not the shortstop. Oh my god, what is it? Addison Russell. I think it's Addison Russell. Wasn't he kind of weird? Didn't he have an off-the-field issue too? I think he had an off-the-field issue. Like, he was obsessed with Pokemon, by the way. I remember that coming out to him. It was like weirdly obsessed with Pokemon, which, whatever. But like, at the same time, like, what the fuck? I think he also had domestic violence. I don't know, Jessica. I don't make the rules.
You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, that's not good.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here.
Get in there. Let's go. Yeah, domestic violence is ex-wife. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was like very, like, fairly, like, he moved Javi Baez from short to second, right? Like, he was like pretty highly touted, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, he's gone. And then Javi Baez, the Cubs got rid of Javi Baez. Like, the Cubs sold fucking like Bitcoin high, all-time high on Javi Baez, and then it fucking crashed. Good God. And that happens, right? It happens. It happens. But also, that's wild. Dude, that last game, Jason Hayward versus the Indians, man, that was such a heartbreaking game. Like, I was happy for the Cubs to finally win, but also, like, and like, Cubs fans deserve that because it's been over 100 years. But then, like, Indian fans, were they Indian? I don't know if they're Indians or Guardians. Whatever the fuck. Like, they have also been through a world of death. Like, it's like, one of these teams, both these teams have not won a World Series for 50 plus years. One of them will finally achieve the long-awaited goal. The other one will continue to be miserable. It's like, kinda fucked. Like, good God, like, at least one of them gets to be happy, but like, jeez. I've won 4 straight Heisman's, chat. Jeremiah, I've won 4 straight Heisman's. with running backs. I think it's 4, right? It's at least 3. I think it might be 4. We could check the trophy case.
The Sun Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling
3rd goal.
into the
All
line.
right. I think that.
Well, they tried to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted. Like, it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just
Oh my
one
goodness.
inch. Somehow you've got to come
Fourth
up and
down.
do it.
Down 4 Heisman.
I think I've won 4 in a row.
Everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop. But nice job by the defensive line. Get off the football. Don't.
Game. We absolutely waxed them. Do we need to go to Heisman difficulty?
Guys, I think
We upgraded All-American, and well, no, we didn't win the national title last year. We got beat, so we're fine.
by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big move.
Let's
in the
go.
rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's
Sorry.
one thing
Sorry,
to
Jeremiah, if I
blow the
ranted too
doors
long.
off them. That was
But you
impressive.
brought up baseball. It's your
It's
fault.
huge for them. Obviously,
I'm
we know
crazy
what's
about
gonna
baseball.
happen when they're going to move up the
So.
charts, but the other side is equally as
There's a
depressing.
warning
I mean, they're going to
label there.
fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings.
I kind of like the quarterback though. I mean, he's not perfect, but he's a sophomore and he can run like fucking hell. So he's also redshirted sophomore, so he could leave for the NFL, but maybe not. We'll see. Let me look real quick. Let me look at trophy room. Dynasty. Yeah, here we go. Okay, 1 Heisman Trophy in 2031. Wait, 2031. 2030. 1 with Alabama, 1 with LSU. 2029 Heisman Trophy. Byron Mevis. 2028. Yeah, that's 1. Yeah, that's 4. Sort. Yeah. So one with Kyle Cleveland, who, dude, was a beast. Chris Abram, he was also a beast. Byron Mevis, I don't really remember him, but I just ran the ball a lot, so he won it. Ben Smith, I do remember him. He was a beast. Yeah, 4 straight Heismans. Since 2028. So, there you go. I probably won the Doak Walker like fucking 4 times too. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's funny as fuck, honestly. The Magnolia Bowl, Ole Miss LSU. Won that a few times too. Alright, chat. Jeremiah, I appreciate you hanging out. We are going to call it a minute on that one. Thank you guys. And back, yeah, we'll be back probably sometime later this week. I don't know what we'll be playing. Maybe Arc Raider. We'll see. But, yeah, Arc Raider is weird tonight. That was a weird vibe. So, appreciate you stopping by. Huge win, by the way. We beat BC, but I'll do some recruiting probably tomorrow, like, in the background. Get that over with. But wow, we have some tough games coming up. Texas and Ohio State, so. Oh, excuse me. Stay tuned, chat. All right, appreciate you, Jeremiah. Thank you, everyone else who stopped by. And if you're rewatching, David, anybody else, appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys sometime this week. I don't know. Probably tomorrow we'll probably stream. I think so. We'll see. Anyway, peace out, guys. Peace.